Hello, my nerds and nerdettes. This is the next episode of PREWRITE for the first Marvel one. Captain America, Brave New World. So we'd open up on Sam and the new Falcon, which is that soldier that was given the wings from Falcon in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I forgot his name, so he's just going to be referred to Falcon as Falcon, but it's that guy. And Red Wing's going to be in this as his, robot pet. They're getting an alloy on that mountain in Eternals, which is now being called Celestial Mountain. Because it's like a celestial object. Not because it's one of the Celestials, they don't know that. They just think it's a celestial object that was in Earth and has revealed itself as a mountain. And so they're, calling it a Celestial Mountain because it's a celestial object. If you know what a celestial object, good on you, you'll understand why I'm doing this. But yeah, they're getting this alloy, which has been called adamantium, for Thunderbolt Ross, who wants it for 2 projects, which will be revealed later. So they meet, and these 2 are fully introduced, to Valentina Allegra Fontaine and Betty Ross. Valentina is the vice president now. He's President Ross, and she's Vice President Allegra Fontaine. And Betty Ross is the new head gamma scientist who's trying to help a guy who's mentioned to be named Stern to create a new Hulk. But that's not going to be, mentioned. He's going to have, a big reaction to it. And that's just going to be left alone for this. It's not going to be touched on the subject anymore. Because they're going to be attacked. They're going to be attacked by a group which is led by this person, the Power Broker, who's giving a bunch of soldiers at superpowers, including these 2, which will be revealed in a minute. You see, in that opening scene where they're at Celestial Mountain, Sam and Falcon were fighting a terrorist group for adamantium, which they stole and gave to Thunderbolt Ross. And that group had some of their members with superpowers. I don't know who, don't ask me why, who would be these specific members. They're just gonna take some throwaway villains or superheroes and then just make them the villain, those guys, honestly. And then add, Batroc the Leaper. But yeah. Anyway, these 2 are gonna be very important. Well, the 2 powerhouses with a couple others that are gonna be revealed later. Sabra and Mastermind. Mastermind has mind powers. He's mind controlling Isaiah Bradley. And Sabra, who basically is Captain Marvel, but dialed down, way, way down. She has bulletproof skin, but only normal bullets, so things like adamantium and vibranium can kill her. Can pierce her skin and kill her. And yeah. So they're gonna have a big fight, so much so that Thunderbolt Ross will have to bring in 2 soldiers are a part of a team that he'd mentioned. Send in Thunderbolt members A and B. Which is US Agent is B, and Bucky Barnes is A. That's right. The Thunderbolts will make their first appearance in this movie. So they all have a big fight. These 2 are, trying to duck over. She has a gun. She's trying to shoot. She's, trying to shoot at Isaiah Bradley, but he's jumping left and right because he's a freaking super soldier. And she'd break her arm, so she's going to not be able to be helped. So at the end of this fight, these 4 would manage to fend off these guys enough where they have to retreat. And, yeah. So Betty Ross is sent home because Thunderbolt Ross doesn't want to get his daughter hurt in this, because obviously they're gonna hunt these guys down. They freaking attacked them, and broke the vice president's arm. They're not getting away with this. This is considered terrorism. So these 2 are sent home because broken arm and, his daughter. And then Sam and Falcon will be introduced to the rest of the team by Thunderbolt Ross. So we already know Falcon and US Agent, but we'd also meet Yelena Belova, Bullseye, Ghost, and Black Cat. That's right. That's right, guys. Black Cat would make her first appearance in a Captain America movie. The reason why I do this, so basically, I'm just going to do some quick backstory. These two were the people that the adamantium was for. To make him a shield that can match his shield, and to give him a new, like, spine thing. Because, you see, I'm pretty sure at the end of Daredevil Season 3, he got his back, like, very destroyed, I think. I haven't seen the show, I've just seen a couple scenes, so I think that's what happens. We're just going to say that happened to him. He basically hurt his back so much that he needed to get it replaced. And since he's joining this, like, team of supers and, like, very skilled people, Thunderbolt Ross decided to give him an enhanced back of adamantium, which was something that happened in the comics. So anyway, they'd all become a team, and, like, Black Cat was just and by the way, Black Cat was just a thief that was stealing some government information, who is master acrobatic and master with a whip, who he's just gonna say he likes whips. So he felt like he needed to put on Indiana Jones. Anyway, and so that's gonna be the first part, like, most of Act 2. First act, Part 2, which is, like, introductions to all the getting to know each other. Then we cut to Power Broker, Sabra, Isaiah Bradley, and Mastermind as they go back to their base, where they're met with their other member, Speed Demon, and someone else who's being mind-controlled. Patriot. That's right. Mastermind is so good with his mind manipulating powers, he's able to control two people from opposite parts of the United States. That's how good he is of mind manipulation. But he has a limit. He has a limit of number of people he can mind control to 2 people, so he's mind controlling these 2. And these 2, they're just bad people that wanted superpowers, so they're working with him. Or at least they think it's him. So anyway, in the second act, Thunderbolt Ross will be gone. And it'd basically be these guys finding their base. And at the end, and they'd also get to know each other. And then in the end of it, they would fight. And Sabra would do something that almost no one thought could be done. She kills Ghost. Ghost dies, falls on the floor, after being hit by energy blasts. So as a result, you see, these 2, Bullseye and Ghost, they've been getting to know each other really well. And so Bullseye, they've considered each other friends, and so Bullseye shoots Isaiah Bradley and Mastermind in the face. So they lose 2 members, they lose 1. And since Mastermind's dead, Patriot goes to their side. So now they have another member, but it's not like replacing, it's just said that he wants to help now, so they let him help, because he's like, yeah. And so, in Act 3, all of these guys would retreat, and they would find them again. And at this place, it's revealed to the heroes that Power Broker was just wearing that, like, chameleon mind manipulating thing in, like, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and was disguised as a man because it was Sharon Carter. And she'd reveal to these guys, which would take Yelena hard, because she found a project by the Red Room, which was someone so skilled and so powerful that they could copy anyone's skills. And so she found a soldier to replace them with. Tony Masters was on a mission, and he nearly died. And so Sharon Carter broke him out and turned him into the new Taskmaster. And this would be like a better suit, like he'd be wearing more like a comic accurate suit because honestly, screw the Black Widow movie. Honestly, just get rid of that suit and replace it with something like this, like more Kevlar, more like Captain America level, stealth suit level. But he has a chip in his head. He's basically more like Michael Myers, not talking, and just basically wiping the floor with these guys, with Sam, Falcon, U.S. Agent, Black Cat, and Patriot and Bucky Barnes. But Yelena and Bullseye would be fighting these guys. And you see, using their super, like, good skills in, like, murder, they kill them. They just straight up shoot them in the face. Because Bullseye also got adamantium cards, it would be revealed. And so, threw them in her. She just got shot in the face straight up. And Bullseye, using his, like, master accuracy, like, ricocheted, like, I don't know, like a knife or something, and got him right in the neck. Like, and stuff like, bleh. No blood would be shown, because this is rated PG-13, because Captain America. But yeah, the final fight, these two would meet up with the rest, and help them take down Taskmaster. There'd be, like, a huge epic fight, like, and she would basically escape, because she realizes she doesn't want to die. Black Cat, in this, I'd make her, like, a little bit selfish, kind of like Bullseye, and she'd flee. She ain't ready to do this crap. And so she leaves, and she's on the run now, which would bleed into Spider-Man 4. And these guys, using their combined abilities, would take down Taskmaster. Like, take him down. And yeah, these guys would go back. And then Sam, at the end, Sam would tell him that the world needs a team of supers. But not villains. But these guys are already recruited, basically. And most of them are, like, villains or, like, evicted convicts or someone who killed someone Sam doesn't fully trust. One has a criminal record, and something's gonna happen in the Thunderbolts. I don't know what right now. I may do a pre-write, may not. But, yeah, he'd basically want to reform the Avengers. That's what I'm getting into, basically. Not with these guys, and he's gonna get into something else, which would be revealed in the post-credits. We'd see Isaiah Bradley in, like, a new suit to get rid of his villain past in New York Square, and he'd be visited by a couple people. 3, in fact. These guys, Stinger, Kate Bishop, and Kamala Khan. And they'd have, like, a back and forth, like, I think this is the guy. He's carrying around a shield. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the guy. He looks like a Captain America. And she'd be like, are you sure? I mean, like, yeah. Wasn't he? And then she'd be like, wasn't he with the help with Sam when they, fought that power broker person? And then he'd interrupt them, like, wait, who the heck are you guys? And then they'd say, we're looking for a super soldier. That's right. He'd immediately, after this, join the freaking Young Avengers. And that's my pitch for Captain America Brave New World. And peace.